Hello, hello. We're back with the Crow Inquisitors. Doing some of that burning wheel action. We just got a revelation. It turns out that Dellen's sister-in-law and brother-in-law are now standing in the same room. No one knows this except for those two. And even those two probably don't. Kasim knows about Dellen because, you know, letters were sent from to him from Maria, but he doesn't care, so...
Well, that's rude.
Like, he hasn't sent any letters back, so remember?
Yeah, see, I wish I knew that, because then I could ask why. But...
yeah. It's one of those Easter eggs that only the audience who's watched Crow Inquisitors since the beginning will really care about, and they won't get it. You know, there's nothing will happen here. It's just... It's there. I mean... So, I don't want to just have a conversation with myself. Which is kind of what this would be. So we can probably just like do a time skip. And you know they've talked about this, right? Like been like, oh, you're here, well, like whatever. And basically, like the revelation was, you know, Kasim originally comes from the north, you know, where Vashri was, and Kasim was originally the noble, basically, right? Like the sahib, and he was like outcast, basically. You get this in hints. I'm not sure how much Caspian knows about Kasim's background. He's kind of furtive about it. But you know, you at least insinuate from this conversation that they have right here that you know, he was outcast from his people and Vashri took over, and now they've lost even that. And so yeah, Vashri's, you know, she had no idea he was here, but yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So. So you're all sitting at the dinner table still, and so that conversation is just kind of like died down, and everybody's just like sitting eating uncomfortably, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say if he sits next to me, I'll talk to him, but I have a ton of people sitting next to me, so never mind.
You have all 10 of your wives sitting next to you.
Yeah, exactly. So never mind. Yeah. So I mean. I think I'm good as far as like I don't have anything else to mention except for, you know, the haggling of over what goes on.
Right, that's true. I mean, we can just skip this entire thing if no one has any like applicable scenes or anything that they wanted to go on.
Yeah, I'm fine with either. So
okay, and we can I think we can let's work out the negotiation with the Sahiba separately, David. Let's do like a one-on-one thing. Okay. To be honest, I think that might be like a duel of wits. And that might be a fun duel of wits to just do like us two, because we don't want to like drag everybody else into it. But it'd be fun to like hash out like the specifics of like, are you going to work for me, and like, you know, that sort of thing. To see how much loyalty she's willing to give you, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
that might be fun. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know if I want to go too much further into the session. Ulrich, you wanted to go talk to Mita, the matriarch, right?
That is something I'd like to do before we get.
If you don't want to do that now, that's totally fine. Though.
I'm not sure that I want to do that now.
Yep, that's fine.
We're kind of at the end, and I'm running out of steam here.
Understandable. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Connor was saying he has to wake up early tomorrow anyway, and so we might just end it here. Just maybe do.
You want to just do our one-on-one thing now?
I would actually rather not. I have a few things I need to finish up tonight anyway. I think it might make sense to just kind of wrap up here, and then we can pick up with that sometime in the next week before next session, David.
Right. I'm just not sure when we have a chance is all.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was wondering. I mean, there might be a time, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But that's okay.
If not, we can make it. But we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I just Anna's back in town tonight too, so I don't want to take too much longer here. So,
okay.
She had a thing in the evening, but she's starting to get free now. I want to at least see her because she just got back to town. So, so let's go ahead and do Artha and figure that stuff out. So, Caspian Goldvein. I don't know why I use that voice.
Yeah. It's all good. So I didn't actually end up writing the second half of this leaf. My touch has been too light, and my ambition lacks. But my idea was that I was going to try and be more ambitious. Does that count? But basically, like
yeah. I mean, having the Sahiva like go throw it. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
So, okay, sweet. It was gonna be something like that, but I didn't really know at first. Okay. A deal is a deal, and blood keeps it sacred. Cantarius has extended his hand in friendship, and I will test the intention of that overture. So my idea with that was that I was during play was that when he asked to have his weapons back, I also let him in the walls because I wanted to see how he would react. And so far he hasn't done anything, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, no, you can have fate towards it, right? Yeah.
Fate? Okay. Because that was my kind of intention with that, was just to be like, I wanted to see how much I could trust him.
Yep, and like I think the next session when we see what Cantarius, like whether or not he can control his people, and maybe something happens, like who knows,
right.
We'll see more of that, I'm sure.
Okay. The wilderness is filled with obstacles. It's time to level the field, beginning with bringing Ulrich cheerily under my wing. Didn't have that conversation yet. Mm-hmm. Where my body fails me, my mind holds strong. I always see Siegfried's skill improve. That's not. I just put that in the bottom of my mind. Instincts. I mean, I didn't get in trouble, but should I even read them since I didn't?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
If you didn't get in trouble. Cool.
Okay. I finally got another persona point. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Let's see. I didn't end up moving. I didn't end up with the conversation with Cantarius at all this session, so the one belief that I adjusted that might have had something didn't really do anything out. Didn't really bear out this session.
Mm-hmm.
Crow Inquisitors are divided and unstable, yet incredibly influential. I must sound out the intentions of their leader. I guess to some extent, seeing his, seeing his following through on the building the walls and
you can take fate.
Being willing to help. I kind of work toward that, but still not there. Temple's center, people's influence in White Sea, and the priestess center of the temple. I must gain her trust and support. Now did nothing there. I was destined for greatness, and there's greatness in me still. I will build my influence in White Sea. I mean, to some extent.
To some extent, yeah. I mean, you being the captain or the commander of the Outriders and continuing to do, make influence in that role and like commanding the respect of your soldiers, making sure everything's in place, like that's all part of it.
I'll take that argument. Influence is currency. Seek it out where it can be found.
I never want to be stingy when we have shorter, like, talky sessions like this, because,
Yeah, you want to encourage them.
Yeah.
Always seek the interests of people of White Sea. Also, any intrigue in war, violence is never off the table.
See, you just need to attack Vashri. That would have been... You would have gotten a fate point.
Would have gotten a fate point and dead and had to spend a persona.
Yep.
So no. Exchanging a persona point for a fate point doesn't sound like a good trade.
Probably
sounds
not.
like the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals.
No, that would be a deeds point for nothing.
Is that a thing that you can do, though?
Cantarius.
Yes.
Let's do your Artha real quick, and then we're wrapping up. So.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, I'm not sure.
I didn't get into trouble, and I didn't really do anything.
I'll give you one fate for the third belief. I mean, you're building the wall, and that's part of the whole befriending of Caspian. And you intimidated Vicom to like help you and all that stuff. So you made a roll against that. So
who is that actress that plays Vashiri?
Vashri?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I thought she looked really familiar too.
I just looked up Middle Eastern actress. I'm sure. I
swear she's from my dreams. No,
oh gosh. I can do a image.
Not at all where I thought you were going from that.
Wait.
Yes, she is the girl that always rescues me in my dreams.
I'm not on Chrome though, so. Josh,
she rides a white stallion.
Do a back search on
that
image.
For you, buddy.
Sorry?
Working on it.
Okay, thanks. I knew you would be.
What would you say?
I was talking to Josh. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it there. Okay, cool. So I hope that we have Trevor next time.
Yeah.
If we
I didn't even do anything with Raiden. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We ended
up.
up.
It's okay. I
doing
didn't do the. Yeah.
I feel like we never have as much time as we think we do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And we always think that, oh well,
I mean, we've
there's not a
always
whole
been
lot for us to do.
we've always been
Yeah.
starting late too. So
Yeah, to be fair, we had basically another hour, and yeah, we started late. So
Yep.
Yeah,
we're ending
could've
early
done
and
a
starting
little
late.
more,
So
yeah.
it's all good. We got stuff done, and there's
Yep.
advancement. I foreshadowed stuff. That was fun.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't notice, I don't know if you noticed, but when Kasim walked in, you know, he mentioned that he was late because a vermin stole something of his.
Yeah.
Meerkat.
I didn't know if vermin meant like somebody he didn't care about, or a person, or like an animal, but I didn't get a chance to ask.
Yeah. In the novel of this, like that's foreshadowing right there for.
Yeah.
And then someone's hand is gonna be ripped off, and you know.
Great.
It'll all go
Anyway.
downhill from there.
I should get to bed.
Yeah.
So
All right, so it looks like Josh posted the who this lady is. Her name is Anahita Namati. Did you play in anything important?
Wow, that is a name.
Nothing
I
that I
would-
recognize.
No, it's all
She
Arabian
looks
stuff.
incredibly familiar, but
Yeah, she does.
She's an Iranian.
I feel like she
actress
reminds
model.
me. She reminds me of Ziva from
Yeah,
NCIS.
that's what I was
thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I
That's what I
know.
was thinking
She
too.
looks so familiar.
Ziva. That character.
Mhm.
That character
Yeah,
is
pretty good character.
Ziva?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
she's a
dude.
great character. She's just
She's
oh
like
my
the
goodness.
best character. No, okay, that skips, but the second best character.
Anyway, there you go.
Moving on.
It's Crow Inquisitors. Yeah, hopefully we can have Trevor next time, because then we can actually like do the whole banquet thing. Because
Yeah.
especially now that Vashri's here, that'll be really
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of cool, interesting people to talk to and stuff at that ball, or at the
Right.
the birthday party or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Siegfried, he's gonna have to deal with Vashri at some point. Even if this deal goes through and like she's fine with doing whatever you want to do, Caspian. Like if she and Siegfried meet, there's gonna be words there. So
Yeah. Might have to try and avoid letting that happen.
I mean, just not invite Siegfried to the birthday party, or not invite Vashri
That
to the
seems
birthday
kinda
party.
rude. Well,
What
that's
are we,
really not
what
an
are we,
option.
children? What are we in third grade?
Not invite.
you to my birthday party.
I'm inviting you to my harem wife's birthday party.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
it's Crow Inquisitors,
So-
everybody.
sleepy times
Yeah.
it is for me.
Yep.
Have a good night.
All right, night, guys.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.